times. Let me help you accessorize.
I was just flipped off by a silver-haired old lady with a honk if you love Jesus sticker on the bumper of her car.
10:50, that's 10 minutes before 11. It's probably 105 degrees now outside in Minneapolis and St. Paul. 85% humidity. It's like a Houston morning.
I'm cooking eggs on the sidewalk.
And Houston, we got a problem. Religious radio that's not quite right. We say that for a couple of reasons. One, it's not politically right. One, sometimes we talk about things that just aren't right. Sometimes we talk about things in the world that aren't the way they're supposed to be. Some things that make you say cripes and come on, and you got to be kidding me. And I've noticed that a number of listeners here, the radio program that I run into on occasion, have incorporated these three phrases into their own vernacular. Couldn't be happier. Because we're reminded every time we say cripes and come on, and you got to be kidding me, that we are called to make the world in such a way that it's not just filled with those things. In a world that's full of things that are right, that are good, that are right on, that are the way they are supposed to be. So I try to bring up a couple of things this week that make me say cripes and come on, you got to be kidding me. Here's my cripes. Someone stole my iPod Touch this week. And I got to tell you, I can hardly think straight. Here's the problem. It's the second time in a year someone has stolen. And look, I go through life under the assumption that people don't steal from me. I just think, you know what? I don't want to live as someone who wants to lock everything up, wants to keep everything, wants to live in this protective little hive. I just say to myself, you know what? You don't have to live like that. Don't live in fear of people. And then
you get your iPod Touch stolen.
Twice in a year. The first time it got stolen was last year when I was at Ohio State University. I was doing a speaking event there, and I was bringing some things in from out of the vehicle that I was driving, and we were unloading some things, and people were grabbing stuff out, and somebody slipped in and stole my GPS and my iPod Touch. Now, here's what really irritates me about my iPod Touch being stolen this time. First of all, where it was stolen from. I don't want to bring that up because as I press charges, I'm going to catch this guy. I was planning to bring it to Haiti, where I'm going this week. I'm going to be in Haiti. We're going to be talking about that in the second hour. I'm going to be recording the radio show from Haiti. I have this entire elaborate system created, right at the centerpiece of which is my iPod Touch as my recording device. Now it's gone. I know this falls into the category of the white wine, right? When a guy says, my $300 portable communication and listening device was stolen. Now when I go to Haiti, I can't create the kind of radio show I want. I understand that in the scope of things in the world, still makes me say cripes. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. Now I got to spend. I leave tomorrow. I got to. I'm not going to be in Haiti till Wednesday, but I leave tomorrow. Because I'm riding my bike there. No, I'm not.
Impressive.
No, because I got to go to New York first. And in fact, I'm going to be in New York. If any of you are listeners in New York City, I'm going to be there doing a presentation at the Book Expo America, BEA. It's kind of a big deal. But anyway, I got my iPod stolen this week, and it's just killing me. I mean, yesterday is when it was sort of confirmed to me that it is gone, so I've been, thinking all morning, like, how am I going to do this workaround on this thing? And, because the last thing I got is $200 to buy a new one. Anyway, things that make you say cripes in the world, people that steal, especially people that steal from me. That makes me say cripes. And when I catch them, I might lay a come on and you got to be kidding me right on top of the thief. I'm going to find you, little thief. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I'm probably just going to say, give me my iPod back. I'm just not full of vengeance enough. I'm just not a vengeful person enough to really, it's probably why I don't go find people do bad things to me. So the cripes goes out to the person who stole my iPod Touch and made it more difficult for me to record my radio show from Haiti. My come on, here's what it goes to. This is a bit of a freebie in Minnesota, but it goes to the weather folks. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. Here's where the come on goes to. Couldn't you have a category of weather prediction that says, we kind of don't know, but this is our best guess? See, they're just all or nothing. They make people like you who do the radio spot say, and it's going to be 85 and sunny today in the Twin Cities, and they don't know if it's going to be 85 and sunny. Some days they're like, you know what? We know it's going to be 85 and sunny, so we're giving this to you with full confidence. Then they should step that back, kind of like how spicy food is at a Thai restaurant, and they should say, I'm 50% sure on what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Instead, they act like every prediction is just as valid as the others. Why can't they come out and say, you know what, it's really unstable. We don't know. Tomorrow morning it might be raining and 56 at 11 o'clock in the morning, or it could be 78 and sunny. We're not sure. And they should have some little indicator somewhere. I mean, we live in an age in which people are on a space station and they can't come up with a graded system of weather prediction. Come on. Come on. All right, here's my you got to be kidding me. This is my religious one of the day. You might not follow the happenings of the Southern Baptists. They're a convention of people. Southern Baptists are the largest Protestant denomination in the United States of America. There's a lot of them. Doesn't mean much that there's a lot, other than the fact that there's a lot of them. They're called Southern Baptists because back in the 1850s, they were involved in a dispute about the issue of slavery, and those who were kept Southern Baptist in their name were those who kept and wanted to advocate for states' rights and the keeping of slavery. Now, they've tried to live through that tradition. They don't want to bring that up. But if you've wondered the difference between Southern Baptists and others, that's it. And if you're going to keep Southern in your name, you're going to live with that tradition. Anyway, their denomination is in somewhat of a decline. They've been in a fairly precipitous decline in the last 4 years.
No.
Membership is down. Baptisms are up, but giving is down, and all the rest of this. And I read this statement from Tom Rayner, who's the head of Christian Resources Department of the Southern Baptists, who says this. The decline in membership across our denomination, the Southern Baptists, along with the drop in Sunday school enrollment, indicate that Southern Baptists continue to be distracted from or indifferent toward the command of Jesus to make disciples. I pray that these discouraging numbers sound a wake-up call for all of us. Mr. Rayner, I'd love to have you on the show sometime. Open invitation. Come on and correct me if I'm wrong. The connection between Jesus' command to call people into harmony with God in the world and joining the Southern Baptist Convention as official church members have nothing to do with one another. The fact that the church might be losing membership has nothing to do with people not caring about that call that Jesus said to go and make disciples. You have got to be kidding me. No, what it shows is not that people of the Southern Baptist Convention aren't interested in bringing people into harmony with God in the way of Jesus. What it shows is they think that joining your institution doesn't make any sense. Duh. Ah, my Lanta. There are things in this world that make a guy say cripes, like when he gets his iPod stolen. There's things that make someone say, come on, like when the weather people can't have a graded system of their confidence in their weather forecast. And there's things that make you say, you've got to be kidding me, like when someone thinks the agenda of God is so deeply tied into the membership of their churches. Let's live in a world where we make the world that we want. Let's live in a world where it's not made up of only things that make us say cripes. Come on, you got to be kidding me. We'll talk about that in the second hour. We'll be back talking about Haiti, natural health, and some right-on stuff. Talk to you in a minute. Doug Pagitt Radio.